Attraction music.
Hey man, I'm praying for this selection. I'm seeing a deception. I learned as a kid to use my words as a weapon. The kids.
Coach Hite coming to you live on the field of life. We're here today to talk to the Save Our Sons project. Enjoy the presentation with passionate opportunity to talk to these young men and just be able to just talk to them about their why, getting ready for corporate jobs. I tell you what, boy, what a blessing. We enjoyed ourselves. We gotta go. We're gonna get out of here. Zion, you wanna say a few words? Tell them to Save Our Sons. I even brought my son with me. Zion, come on, say something to the camera real quick. Tell them, let's go. It's all about helping the youth and be able to work with them no matter how small they are. Grab you a mentee, Save Our Sons. It's on. Coach Hite, live on the field of life. Onward and upward to new heights. Let's go!
Your undivided attention to Mr. Leon Hite.
Good to see y'all. First of all, don't ever show up and interview with your kid unless it's for a daycare. So I do apologize for that. But I actually brought him because he's part of the presentation, whether you know it or not. So you just bear with me. I want to thank Mr. Caldwell for bringing me out. My kids on spring break. I got 3 little kids, and they've been on spring break for 2 weeks. Friends High School, this is crazy. They put them on for 2 weeks, so we've got them this week. So one of the things I want to do is stop by and see y'all real quick. I've been trying to get the schedule right so I can get in here. I know you guys get a lot of presenters. You're going to get a lot of information this whole time. So I'm actually going to jump back from the corporate end just for a quick second to give you some fuel to be able to fuel your fire that you got going on right now. Is that okay? Yeah. All right, everybody good? Yeah. All right, good. That last guy, he got quiet when I came in, so I know y'all like, dang, he booming. All right, this is actually my regular voice. My name is Coach Hite. I am an inspirational speaker. I'm a head football coach at Trinity Catholic High School. I am an educator. I'm a school administrator in the Jennings School District. I'm the safety security director for Jennings School District. I am armed to the hilt when I work my job. I wear a suit. I carry a 40. I got a baton. I do the whole deal. I deal with the gang task force stuff. And I still want to work with young people all the time. Why am I telling you all that? Because I juggle a lot of things. But the way that happens is, other than my faith in God that fuels me all the time, is the actual understanding that what my why is, why I'm doing all that. Okay? Now, if there's anything you put down in your notes, make sure you put down your why. Now, if y'all would allow me, I'm going to give you a little information about what the why is. Anybody know what a why is? Anybody know what that is? When I say, what's your why, what does that mean?
What's your passion?
Nice. Okay. Now you own it. Your passion, he said. Big word I'm always saying all the time. So I'm glad he said it before I said it. What's your passion? What's your reason for doing what you do? Now, you guys are in the workforce. You guys are in a program that's going to gear you towards getting ready. You have interviews coming up. You just did mock interviews. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
When I'm in a mock interview or when I'm in a regular interview, my why is what's supposed to fuel me on the back end. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, okay, all right, let me break down. What is your why? Why are you living? Why you do the things you do? Why you want to be successful? Why you went through the things you went through in the past and now you're back at this point again? What's your why you keep going on? And see, here's the thing. This is the test that you get the right answer no matter what. You're going to get 100 on this test. Because your why is going to be different from his why. His why is not going to be the same. You might have 2 whys. Everybody follow me? I don't want to bring him up here because he's going to disrupt if he come out of his seat real quick. That's one of my whys right there. Now here's the key. Some people say, your why. Well, my why is I want to make some money. Okay, we taught that in grade school. Everybody want to make some money, right? But is that really going to fuel me on the day when I'm just like, man, ooh, I don't feel good. Oh man, I don't want to go in there today. I don't want to hear what they talking about. It's a frustrating situation where I work at. It's tough. My why is going to get me to say, you know what? I got to suck it up. See, he ain't around all the time. So this is what I do now. Him, my wife, and the kids, I just hit that screensaver. Y'all got a screensaver. You put your why on the screensaver. I mean, he's out, smartphone, the flip one, that's the dumb phone. Y'all heard that before? That's a little joke, loosen y'all up. The smartphone, the dumb phone. I pull it up right here, that's my why. I run into a conversation with somebody I just can't really get along with, but I know the bigger goal is getting past them. This is my why. All right, how you doing? Did y'all see that effect, how I smile, and then y'all smile? I mean, you gotta get contagious like that. Your why has to be contagious for you. So your why, if your why doesn't make you cry, that's not your why. See, getting new J's, getting a new suit, building a house, that may be what makes you cry. I don't know. I hope the J's ain't what make you cry. I know this is an older group, so I hope y'all ain't on that level now. When I see the suits, I like that. Y'all follow me on that? Is this making sense?
Yes, sir.
So what I want you to do right now is, before I go any further talking about your why that'll make you cry, I want you to write down what is your why. Write it down, because that's you. If you got, and this is easy, a sticky note, the little yellow, oh man, here we go. Mac always covered. Mr. Caldwell got y'all covered. This right here, on my mirror, man. Boom, this is my why. When you wake up in the morning, brushing my teeth, up on the mirror, my why. I can't lie to myself. Does this make sense? Yes. And that fuels you every day. That pushes you every day. That's your passion. That's your reason why. That's when it's tough. It ain't gonna be tough, I can do it. I had to hear this little guy say when we was pulling in, I said, get ready to jump out the truck. We gotta hurry up and get in there. I do not wanna be late for Matt Caldwell because he gonna be on me if I'm late. And I said, are you ready? And you know what that little 4-year-old back there said? I was born ready. What? Man, will you hear some stuff like that? What you talking about? What? He was born ready. Now, I was all like this because he must have heard me saying in the presentation. He busted my bubble a few minutes later and said, oh, the Ninja Turtle said that. I said, oh, okay. But I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? Because the mentality is my why when he come in and see this. See, this is his first time being in something like this. I mean, this has just started a couple of weeks ago. I didn't normally have them in presentations that I do. And I speak to a lot of groups of kids. I speak to people across the country. But it's like, at some point, I got to get them to understand this is my why and you my why. So he'll develop his why one day. Y'all follow me? The program, SOS Save Our Sons. So we can save our sons then. So that's my son. I've been working with thousands of young men. I stopped saying hundreds because when you start coaching, you start dealing with gang issues, you start doing that in the 15 years, you work on all these degrees in education, working on a doctorate in education. Right now I ain't here to brag on y'all what I'm doing because I am a slow student. I'll say slow because it took me a long time to go through college. I was playing college football and got sidetracked. That's a long story. We ain't gonna cover that right now. And then started getting a master's degree in teaching. I got a master's degree in administration. I'm working on a doctorate in education right now. But all that said, I was the worst student in high school. Class president. Wait, you're kind of like one of the worst students. How you class president? How you captain of a football team? Because my why was bigger than my mental capacity for doing that education and that schoolwork. You understand what I'm saying? My why was to make my parents proud because my dad was fighting wars, risking his life on covert missions, coming back, and we don't even know what happened. We just know some stuff went down, and he can't talk about it. And then that was my why. One day I'm gonna be able to be there for my son, and it wasn't no knock on my dad because he was doing what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Go ahead. So that why drove me to say, you know what? Hey, this situation is tough. We move every 3 years to a different city, a different state, sometimes a different country. You know? People always talking about, oh, my situation, this is what the kids tell me sometimes. I used to, when I was young, I used to be all into getting my feelings hurt. You know how they say, what they say, in your feelings? You don't understand. You had your mama and your daddy. You don't know what we going through out here in these streets. Now, hold on now. I just described my dad disappearing on covert missions. That may be, he may not come back. Not to mention we won't know what happened. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's some stress on us too, right? Yes. How many of y'all been living in the same place for a long time? I mean the same area. And I just told you we move every 2 to 3 years. I did that all through his age, all the way till I got to college. You see what I'm saying? So everybody's struggle is different. Why you mention that? Because I'm back again on your why. You are getting ready to push yourself out of your comfort zone. Get ready, being comfortable, being uncomfortable. You follow that? Get ready for that. Because if you're comfortable to the point where you walk in for an interview, you in here talking about, they ask you the question, okay, so what do you see yourself doing in the next 5 years in this company? And you at this point, well, you know, it's just, I'm trying to be real comfortable. My why ain't in effect no more, is it? Because that why got me lathered up in my mind. You wrote your why down, turn and look at your why real quick. So when they ask that question, maybe it's something that you're like, well, I could do the computer stuff, but that ain't really my thing. Well, we're hiring somebody that needs to be able to do that. If we're going to train you on that, you're not going to be in there talking, well, I don't know. My why going to make me say, yes, sir, I can't let. And then I'm up at night boning up on it. I'm up at night studying up on it. Because that's my why that's driving me. Okay? If I can't get nothing out of this entire presentation across to you, that's going to be the thing that pushes you to the next level. That's what it is. What you think, Michael Jordan was shooting all them balls and making them in the bucket because he just felt like that was all right to do? That's cool. All them losses and them misses that he had, all the balls he missed, all these guys going next level on different things. You got Martin Luther King on the wall. You think he was just like, well, I'm going to help cut people out, just see how it goes. There was a why behind what he was doing. And it's got to be a why behind what you're doing. It's got to be. And it can't be nothing in front of you where you don't incorporate that why. Because you won't get it done. Because procrastination is the assassination of your dreams. We procrastinating. I'm going to get to that later. Man, it took a long time for me to finish some of them classes. But I was like, you know what? I ain't stopping. We rest if we must, but we don't quit. That's another time when I come see y'all. You have got to get to the point to where you understand everything I'm doing is making me better for what I'm going to become later on. But you got to be able to risk who you are now to become who you're going to be one day. See, I'm comfortable with who I am now. See, I'm going to say, I ain't preaching to y'all. I'm telling you the same thing I'm dealing with. It's comfortable for me to sit on that job that I am in that school district a little bit. You understand what I'm saying? But I understand my calling is not to do that now. I've grown. I've run that path already. So I got to get uncomfortable getting out of that situation to be able to help and do stuff like today. I've been trying to come see y'all, this group in here for, what, since it started? Since it started. Each time I was on deck, come on in, something jumped off. You already know how the news. You already know how we got it going over there. And I couldn't get here. And that bothers me. Because when I see the fire between these eyes of y'all right here and see how y'all looking at me on what's going on, that's what I want to talk to. I'm tired of dealing with just only the problems. What about the people that are actually making a step like y'all doing right now? What about them? And I've talked to those corporate people, and you know what they saying? When we have our college football players, a guy can be the best D1 recruit. He can do this, he can do that. He can be 6'5", all this stuff. First thing them college coaches come in and say, what's his character? And the guys are standing there like, you know, he ain't asked my 40 time. He ain't asked how much I'm bench pressing. They said, what's his character? So I said, okay. So I asked the CEO of a large company, what are the things that you guys talk about when y'all get in there? So I can tell the younger guys. Everybody with me on that?
Yes, sir.
So if you're going to get out of this comfort zone, which is moving up to the next level, so obviously the jobs you're interviewing for are better than the jobs you've had in the past. Is that correct? Is everybody in that situation? Because you're not moving, I know they're not in here working with y'all moving laterally, are they? Huh? No. Right? Am I right? So I'm comfortable right here. But I got to get uncomfortable. I got to get out of my comfort zone. I got to get in here with some people who may not look like me. That's part of the deal. If I'm telling my younger players that, I'm going to tell y'all that too, because that's going to be the deal. You can go in a room and nobody look like you. But I'm comfortable. I can walk with kings and not lose my common touch. Hey, sir, how you doing today? Good. You ain't got to know my whole background. You ain't got to know that. I came in corporate with a handshake, smiling at him. How you doing today? Whatever I say next is going to give him his perceptions of me, though. Now, if I come in the next time, and I know they didn't cover this, but I'm going to still keep covering it, too. Come on in. Hey, what's up? What's good? What's up? What's up? What are you talking about? Huh? Y'all want me to keep it real? I mean, this is the real deal. This is what you're dealing with. Ah, man, why am I hide that? I'm going to tell you straight up. With this, you're looking like it might be something going on from the jump. With some people. I done been, away his age, I was older because I can remember with my dad riding, pulling up in broad daylight, looked over, and all of a sudden the lady looked over and she saw her kids on that side. She looked at us in the car, told her daughter to lean over, hit the locks. We suited and booted. Going to an event with some people that work for the government. I'm like, I'm preaching to the choir, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. But how I respond when they come with that. When I saw this gentleman with the dreads, and he's a younger guy, I'm gonna tell you right now what they're gonna say. They'll be like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just telling you how they think now, because I work around people. I ain't talking about black, I ain't talking about white, I'm just talking about corporate America, period. This ain't a race issue. You understand what I'm saying? This is a people issue. This is a diversity issue. That's why they spend millions of dollars trying to get people diversified. Law enforcement, regular, everything. You gotta understand where people come from. Just because he got dreads like that, don't mean he about to take us down in here. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean he don't think like that. And when I say they, I know nobody gonna look at this and come from this presentation and say he was saying like the black, the white. I'm talking about everybody. Y'all follow me? It's just like when a guy come in with a turban on and he come in here and he's speaking some Arabic, don't mean he gonna blow everybody up. He might be coming sitting right next to y'all trying to get that same job y'all trying to get. It's about your people that you're working with. It's about the why on what drives you. They got a why too. One more time, look back at what you wrote down. Maybe you need another why on there to back up the other one. When you lose that other one, they ask, that's all right, the house, yeah, you know, that's what I'm trying to do, been in this apartment for a while, I want to get the house. I feel you, I've been through that too. Save, unhealthy, eating ramen noodles, doing what we gotta do to save some money to get this first house. Me and my wife, hey, ain't no problem. You do what you gotta do. If we want it bad enough, we do what we gotta do. All right? Now, how much time do I have?
My name is Matt Caldwell. I'm one of the leads of the program. The program, Save Our Sons, is all about helping the African Americans and minorities better themselves with job coaching, job readiness skills. We do over the course of 4 weeks, 3 hours a day, Monday through Friday. Over the 4 weeks, we do how to get a job, how to keep a job, how to get promoted, how to remain marketable in the workforce. We do it in 2 locations. We do it at the North Oak location, 26 North Oak Plaza, from 9:30 to 12:30, and also from 1:30 to 4:30 at the Genesis location, Urban League Building, 8960 Genesis Station Road. So if you guys are interested in the program, come out and see what the program is about. It's a good program. Like I said, we focus on job reading, job coaching skills. We do over the course of 4 weeks, 3 hours a day. Coach Hite came and spoke today, and he touched on the importance of networking, also knowing your personal brand. He spoke on having your desire in life. What is your desire in life? So take your desire with you. What's your why? Thank Coach Hite for coming to the Save Our Sons program. We out.